Hey guys, welcome to School for the Fool, weekly twin flame reading. I hope you're all doing well. It's been pretty, I'm tired. There's a lot still clearing out and purging, but that's because it's making way for what's to come. And if any of you have been feeling like I've been feeling, it's like I feel like I went down a flight of stairs and then up a flight of stairs. And now I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, whoa, what just happened to me? And I know that I have to finish saying goodbye to what's not working. And it's really easy to fall back into old routines and old habits and old behaviors because they feel familiar. Those energy patterns are still out there. The old templates, right? Like, we do all this work to start to vibrate at be our authentic selves, right? We see the path, we start doing the work to pave the path and make things a little bit easier for ourselves. But then pain comes up. Maybe something for your past that's not quite cleared. And then it's just so easy to switch back over and then to start back on the negative path, to go back and start rebuilding your victim template or your abuse template, to be stuck in the pain. But I really feel like what the energies have been showing me is that no, we're not going to be stuck here anymore. We're just not going to be stuck here anymore. Like, this has to be done. And I just feel like no matter what I do, I don't feel like myself. And I don't feel like I'm going to feel like myself until I just stick to where I've been, what I've been doing. And not feed into my old patterns and the old energy patterns that are out there. And I can see them very clearly. I'm sure you all can feel them very clearly. Like, you can really start to feel the new patterns and the old patterns. And I think now it's time to really know that, spring is near. We just had this full moon in Virgo, and it's all about really taking care of your health. And I think now it's time that, that's where we shift. We shift when we're not feeling well into self-care and try to raise our vibration. I am going to be airing my episode I've done for, I started with the body. I'm going to start with the body, just things that we can discuss that you can change in your environment, skincare products, toxins, things that, we can use in our everyday lives that actually lower our vibrations. We can change our products, we can change our environments, we can change our health routines to raise our vibrations. And of course, it will just be one of many, because there's always things that we can be doing and learning. Now, that was a lot of chitter-chatting. Chitter-chatter? I don't know. Making up my own words again. But I definitely do not feel like myself right now. I feel like I'm in new territory. Okay. We're gonna have the divine feminine, the divine masculine mirroring each other, and then we're going to go from there. Let's do this. As well as now the moon readings are out, so you can check your sun sign and your moon sign and get some information. The Tower. So divine feminine energy, the Tower. That's what I've been feeling. That's what I've been feeling for the past week. But then the Wheel. And this is what we were just talking about. It's like everything that still is not stable, that you still are not clearing out, old energy patterns, old behaviors, toxic things that are toxic for you, that are not going to help you with union. You know, restoring balance and having union with self first and foremost, because you need to be whole. That's what this is about right now. Becoming whole, becoming restored, becoming balanced. Wheel of Fortune. Studying. Studying and applying the knowledge. Understanding the cosmos. Understanding the connection to the universe. You know, so many people, you know, people's like call it fortune telling or horoscopes or psychics or channeling or any of that for so long. You know, people have been made fun of. But that's not the times we're in now. You can go to your local bookstore and there are people there that know all about tarot cards. Even in my mailbox the other day, somebody dropped off a pamphlet to meet a psychic. I had one on a car windshield. Okay, these are the times we're in now. It's safe. It's safe to study. It's safe to not have to feel like we can't connect to our spirituality. Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands and King of Cups is definitely a running theme here for Twin Flames. Queen of Wands is the female stepping into creation. You know, the wand is the God spark. It is the spark of creation. It's the fire power. And wands are masculine energy. And I just see the feminine energy just picking up her wand and now creating something with nature. And like this connection, this is where she wants to place her crown. Is in nature. That's her kingdom. Her kingdom lies within nature, but it's a humbling, heartfelt place, like, you know, Cinderella, but a little bit more badass. Okay? Because this queen ain't no Cinderella. She has more fire than that. But there's definitely a softening to her. Because she's connected to her heart and she cares very deeply about nature, the connection to nature. And like, I can even feel like how she feels like she can create there. She can create with the light. She can create something that wasn't there before, and it's so full of light, and it's with nature. It's in nature with Mother Earth, and it's healing. It's healing. It restores passion. It restores heart. Okay. We have got the Knight of Cups. Speaking of King of Cups, and there's the Knight of Cups. Now, there's the Knight of Cups. And the Emperor. I really feel like there's a message in this Knight of Cups. We're going to read it. But it's definitely, I feel there's a connection there to the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. There is a connection here. And it has to do with love and the light. Love and the light. And whatever the Queen of Wands is connecting with, it connects to the masculine energy, the counterpart energy. And whatever is happening in nature with the light, it is literally filling the masculine's cup as we are connected. And it's like, it's his driving force. And something within the feminine energy, the Emperor card I get from here is the feminine energy is connecting to something very deep, very, very old, very ancestral. We're going way back here. We're going way back here, and I feel like we're reclaiming a power. We're reclaiming something from the dark, from the dawns of time. And it's such an ancient wisdom. And it's definitely connected to the Queen of Wands energy. It's definitely connected to passion, to heart, and bloodstone. Like bloodstone, like I feel bloodstone. Like bloodstone, that's... The connection to these cards, I can feel it. And it's like the feminine energy is going to transform with the Emperor energy. And it's like the feminine energy is taking back sexual power too. Like sexual power is being restored. And sexual energy is being now put back to proper use. And the energy at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is the feminine energy slowing down, grounding herself, like that's really the key. Slowing down and grounding herself is really the key. And remember, these are energies, whatever you resonate with, but this will be the divine feminine and mirroring will be the divine masculine, okay? So yeah, it's slowing down. Like what it's screaming to me, these cards are saying is like, the key is slowing down and grounding the energy. Because if we don't slow down in this process, it's like, it's a crash and burn. It's just too much. And the victory is actually just slowing down and enjoying the process here. Look, with the Four of Wands, just allowing it to blossom, allowing nature to take its course. And look, and then we have the Two of Cups. Okay, and that's what I really feel. These cards are just speaking. The main energy through this whole entire process is just slow down. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. It doesn't mean we have to go to a complete stop, I understand. But sometimes we have to slow down so we can gain a new perspective when we're studying. And especially when the Tower hits, because I have a feeling when the Tower hits, this is the energy we need to be in, using our studies so the wheel turns. Remembering what we've studied. Remembering the connection we have to our divine counterpart. Remembering the connection we have to Source, first and foremost. Look, Source is not going to abandon you. I promise you, Source is not going to abandon you. You abandon yourself. Source doesn't abandon you. It's the second you're willing to turn back on the light within and be like, whoa, yeah, the light's here. I don't have to be in the darkness. I'm making a choice to be in the darkness. I can, Source is here. You can begin healing. And the beautiful thing about Source and nature is they don't give up on you. They are ready to help you start healing and ready to start help you creating your positive patterns anytime you are, okay? And when you stay on the path, you just have a little bit more support, okay? Now, Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a true romantic. He will fight for his love, and he will sweep his lover completely off their feet. The Knight usually comes bringing a proposal of sorts, perhaps an offer for a new exciting life, or perhaps a gift that makes your heart soar. The Knight has a way with words, but they are often just that, words. Enjoy your time with the Knight and be grateful for his devoted service. This committed type of character is beautiful and rare. Do not fault him too harshly for his daydreaming, but understand when you need to take a more concrete step forward in life. The Knight means well, but he might not be able to materialize the dreams he speaks about so eloquently. His white heart symbolizes his pure nature and good intentions. His tattoo on his cheek shows his commitment and timeless dedication. Right now, this is the connection here. Let's see how the divine masculine is mirroring so we can get some more information now. So we can tie that in and it all makes sense. Eight of Cups with the Tower. Divine masculine, walking away. Walking away. And a lot of this just happened with these full moon energies. We're just talking about discussing what's still being shown that's not working, and then you just getting to a point where you see it's not going to work, it's not going to work, it's time to go. And that's where divine masculine energy is at. It's just time to go. It's time to go. It doesn't feel good anymore, so it's time to go. And the moon is definitely showing that. Need my coffee. Sorry guys, and I noticed it's over here. Okay, wheel. Let's see here. clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, or not clarifying, I apologize everyone, mirroring the Wheel of Fortune. The masculine energy has the devil. This is walking away from devil energies. There's definitely a transformation happening here between these two energies, because it's like the masculine energy is walking away from what doesn't serve him. The female's got the Tower and then the Wheel of Fortune. So something here is about to shift, and I can just feel it. This reading, it's going to be a little bit longer, you guys, but I can just feel it. Like something here, whoever I'm reading for, whoever is resonating with me and I'm resonating with, there's a shift. There's a shift between energies, and it's here. And it's been through a lot of darkness, but there is a lot of light here. And I can feel the shift in the cards. King of Cups, and there it is. Guys, we just discussed this. We have the Queen of Wands for feminine and the King of Cups for masculine. These are the energies of the divine masculine and divine feminine. You have the firepower mixed with the feminine, okay? And we know that the feminine is water. So the feminine energy is represented by water. But now there's an evolution. The feminine now is firepower, but she's still connected to heart through water. Now we have the masculine. He was, represented by fire. And now there's the evolution. He represented by the King of Cups, which is now water. And evolution connected to heart. Healers and creators. Healers and creators. Clarify the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's a message in there. Guys, I'm so sorry with my messages, but yeah. And it's connected to the Knight of Cups. It's the evolution of the energies. And that's what I was feeling in the Knight of Cups. Like, when I was reading the book says the cup is an illusion, but that's not how I felt. That's why I was picking my words very carefully, because I am going to tell you how I channel it. I'm going to do the best of mixing my channeling with getting the best of the information from the book and the cards, okay? So you get all the information. But I don't see the card as that. I don't see that cup as an illusion. Right now, yeah, it may feel like, oh, is this real? But the masculine energy is so driven by it. It's not. And the masculine energy evolves here with this connection with what's happening here. And we know the feminine's leading the way. And it doesn't mean anyone's better than anybody else. Feminine energy creates in the void. It's just principles. Mirroring the Knight of Cups here. We have the Empress. And that is birth of new life. And I feel directly that that's connected to what the Queen of Wands energy and what's being created with nature. These new positive patterns and positive behaviors, and where we're really envisioning our new kingdoms. And I don't even know if I like the word kingdoms anymore, because I don't want to feel like, there's going to be kings there. I think it's more of communities and families. I don't know, like something even, let's invent a new word. I don't know what it is yet. But something, it has to do with nature. What is being birthed is a relationship with nature, and it has to do with ancestors way back in time and connecting to something from the beginning of time. Okay, clarifying the emperor. Or mirroring the emperor. Mirroring the emperor. Feminine energy, masculine. We have the sun. Hello. So, feminine energy. Evolving. Using the emperor energy. And we have now the sun. The coming together of divine feminine, divine masculine, the meeting in nature, the creation of the beginning of what this place is going to look like, this new community, what it is we're building here, New Earth. It's going to be a healing place, a place where we can restore ourselves, a place where, you know, children can grow up safely, where we're tolerant. It's really about changing the social structure of where we're at, because it's not healing. It's not healing what we've been doing, but this is definitely connected to nature, and it's definitely connected to healing. Main energy at the bottom of the deck for divine masculine is the 5 of Pentacles. And I just really feel, what I feel in this card is like, that's the divine masculine. He's connected to the feminine, but it's like whatever the feminine's going through in this process, she's in a lot of pain. The feminine's in a lot of pain. And it's within. And the feminine now has to heal. The feminine has to heal and connect to the emperor energy. But like literally I can see in this card, like the masculine just can't do this. Like the masculine can't help. The masculine can't help because this is within. I see that it's almost like I can see that the masculine, divine masculine just kind of has like shock, like just kind of like shock, like, but there's nothing the divine masculine can do because this is happening within the divine feminine. But it's like literally the sun is being birthed through connection to the emperor and restoration of sexual energies. The masculine learning to balance the dark and the light and finding peace with the 2 of Swords in the 5D, like navigating through there, understanding 5D and 3D, understanding that now, balancing and working with temperance, from above to alchemate themselves. And there's a death and a rebirth. A death and a rebirth. These energies are really, really shifting. It's very powerful. Guys, I wanted to get that out before I read that message because I forgot, of course, to grab that book. So just let me grab the book. It's right here. I didn't think I was going to be reading anything from here. I should have known better. Fire of water. Faithful devotion and true love. emotions under control. The king holds the holy grail, the cup of love, open, spontaneous, and extroverted. The white horse denotes mental strength. Cancer is associated with emotions and feelings. The moon over the moving water illuminates depth of feeling. And that is how they transform, the energies transform with what's happening here. And, you know, with Pentacles being the main energy at the bottom of both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Now, I want to see how they are connected now. This may be a little bit of a longer reading, but that's the way this one's going to be, because something is shifting. Okay. Connecting the Tower and the Eight of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords, drama. We are putting an end to the drama. We're putting an end to our dramas. We're telling our truth. Drama time's over. That's what I mean. It's like, I feel like both energies are done with drama and they're ready to heal and restore and rebuild. All right. Let's see how these Wheel of Fortune and the Devil are connected. Okay. Three of Pentacles, action. This is about action. Action applied for the knowledge that was gained, and action for the Divine Masculine for literally untangling from the web of the devil energies, the web, the negative pattern web. Now, Queen of Wands and King of Cups. I'm excited to see what that card is. Trust. That says everything. It's time to trust. It's time to trust in the connection. It's time to trust in the love. And it's time to trust Source, Universe, Mother Earth. It's time to trust yourself. Okay, no. Too many cards fell in my lap now. Let's see, Knight of Cups and the Empress. How are the Knight of Cups and the Empress connected? We have got Nine of Swords, stress, and Ace of Wands, inspiration. Stress and inspiration. What I really feel like, as we know that this is about action with what we just discussed here, it's no longer about a thought. You remove these 8 other swords, you're left with one sword. And then you can just act with that one sword. And it turns into inspiration. And that's what we're creating with, right? We're creating with inspiration. So we use this energy to create with. And I can really see how what we're doing here with the Knight of Cups and the Empress, birthing new life, creating something that wasn't there before, you know, new templates, new energy patterns, and a lot of stuff that people can't see or maybe people can't understand. If you're a twin flame, and depending where you are at in your journey, how far along you are, doesn't mean everybody can see what you're doing. You have to really learn how to trust in yourself. And that's why I really see the feminine energy here having to go within with the pain and the suffering, and to just transmute that and to just break free from it, and to use that as a big push, like a big push of growth. You know, a big push of growth, but to remember that it's grounded because the pentacles are here. But remember to use this journey as inspiration for creation. I feel that's very important to say here. Okay, the Emperor and the Sun. Oh my God, we have got so many cards here, but we're taking them. We've got 5 of Pentacles, isolation, and we know that's where we are at here. 5 of Pentacles, isolation. Okay, so with the Emperor and the Sun, there is still something lack of. There's an isolation. The energies are feeling isolated. They're not in alignment with each other. They're not feeling connected yet because there's a shift that's happening, okay? There's a literal shift that's happening because now we have preparation. Preparation with the 3 of Wands, okay? So the energies are being isolated for preparation. Ace of Pentacles, abundance, and Temperance, the Angel of Peace. And that is Temperance, who's making art. And the creation of peace. Balance restored. I'm like, look, there's the path. Like, you can literally see we've come full circle now from the beginning. When I started talking and we started off the reading and talking about the pathway, talking about the new pathway that we're making here. And every time that we're carving it out more. Every time that we go on it, we're carving it out more. It's not like we're on this big long path. Like, sometimes we fall off because we go the other way and then we get back on the path. And every time we get back on that path, we carve it out a little bit more. Okay? And yes, we are getting to the destination because the sun is there. The sun is there. The path is there. Peace is here. Like, literally, peace between both energies. This is beautiful. 2 of Wands, progress. With the 8 of Wands, journeys. And we've come full circle again. With the Empress, the Angel of Abundance. Beautiful. Okay, now I wanted a message for both energies, and then we're going to see what's being activated. So this will be for Divine Feminine, and then we'll get one for Divine Masculine. So a message for Divine Feminine, please. message for Divine Feminine, please. There it is. Eight of Air. Message for Divine Feminine. An illusion of being trapped. A lack of self-confidence. Afraid to take action. That's why Divine Masculine feels like there's nothing to be done, and this is about action. But don't be afraid. Find your self-confidence and take action. And remember, action is within. The illusion is being trapped. It's just an illusion. All right, message for Divine Masculine now. There it is. Ego. Archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment. Being overly focused on material things. Negative or fear-based thoughts. Being too focused on ego and fear-based things. Divine Masculine, we're moving away from this. We're shifting out of this. So now we have two messages. The feminine having the illusion of being trapped and a lack of self-confidence and afraid to take action. And the masculine having a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things and having negative fear-based thoughts. But that's what we're going to shift out of. It's just an illusion. It's an illusion, everyone, okay? So, in order to shift out, now we're going to ask the cards, okay? We're going to it's going to go a little bit differently now that I see how the cards are speaking. I'm going with what the cards I'm being called to do. So we're going to get an oracle, an angel oracle for each. So we can shift out now. Work on where we're going to start. Shift out. Okay. This is too many. All right. Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine. And this will be Divine Feminine. And Divine Masculine. Wow. Okay. I hope you guys have a minute. Thank you for joining me. This is a little bit of a longer reading here, but something is happening and I would like to give us a really nice reading here, okay? Thank you for literally joining me here. Okay, Divine Feminine. Pay attention to your self-talk. The person you spend the most time with is you. So the way you talk and think about yourself has a huge impact on your quality of life. Being gentle, forgiving, encouraging, and compassionate toward yourself is an important aspect of self-care. Sometimes our self-talk can evoke anxiety, fear, guilt, jealousy, or even hatred. By keeping an eye on your thoughts, you can recognize when they are driven by worry instead of hope. This card is prompting you to think about the way you think about yourself and your place in the world around you. It is a message not to let your worry thoughts be in control. Overthinking can take up a great deal of mental energy that could be spent in more useful and enjoyable ways. Worry thoughts can get the better of us by coming up with scenarios that are not even likely to happen. Your creative energy can be put to better use. So try redirecting your thoughts by doing something to take your mind off what you're concerned about. This card is asking you to be aware of the impact your thoughts are having on you and to actively think more positively about yourself and your situation. When you find yourself lost in your worry thoughts, you may wish to say a prayer asking Archangel Jophiel to beautify your mind and help you take your reins back from worry. Dudes. I hope I'm pronouncing the Archangel's name right. But did we not just say that? These are different cards, okay? The feminine, these are the same angels, but this is the masculine angel, and these are different. This is tarot, this is oracle, these are different, okay? But the angels are even present here, helping, okay? Now, we have the Hanged Man. And this is why the Eight of Air is here with thoughts. That's why this is thought. Your thoughts are trapping you and it's an illusion. And your thoughts of worry are an illusion. And that's why worry is here with the Five of Pentacles that directly says worry. And I can see how the feminine energy of worrying and shutting down and being stuck in the illusion is directly affecting the masculine energy. And that's why it's right here. Okay? With isolation, the worry is causing isolation, a disconnection. It's causing a disconnection. But we need things to shift now so that we're not in isolation. We're not in worry. We're in our alignment, our alignment. We're in our vibration, okay? And our vibration is not of worry. That's of fear. That's of lack of, okay? We need to shift out of that. Ace of Crystals. Oh, the Hangman. Sorry, I had myself. Okay, this is how, okay? The Hangman, Praying Mantis, patience and perspective, okay? This is how we shift out. Divine feminine energy, okay? A prophet of calm and patience, Praying Mantis changes his landscape by hanging upside down, reveling in a moment of observance and clarity while he waits. This is a time of suspension between the physical and spiritual worlds. He is your guide in opening yourself to new perspectives, through which you will discover solutions and gain new insight. When life is at a standstill, look to the past for lessons learned. Yet, look to the future through the eyes of spirit renewed. A shift in perspective develops foresight, which will bring a sense of peace and understanding in where you want to go. In the stillness of meditation, you're accessing greater depth of wisdom and creativity. So, perspective, patience, enlightenment, sacrifice, prophecy, and letting go. Okay? And then the Ace of Crystals, Panda. Panda is gifted with the magic of manifesting good fortune. Centered and calm, she is your guide to staying grounded while you pursue your goals. Allow your highest potential to be nurtured with patience, and know that you already possess the skills needed to achieve results. Successful ventures are on the horizon and will be brought to fruition if you begin with a strong foundation. Align yourself with the energies that will bring you fulfillment and allow your creative energy to manifest prosperity into your life. Okay? Manifestation, prosperity, fresh start, fulfillment, vitality, successful ventures, stability, and practicality. And that's why we have the Pentacles energy here. We're talking about slow and steady wins the race, okay? And that's why you need your Queen of Wands energy, Divine Feminine, okay? If you're resonating with this. And you use that for creation. And then we have Ace of crystals here, which is Ace of Pentacles. And that's manifestation. That's abundance. And we know that gift is here. We know it's here because we're being prepared for it with the Three of Wands. We've been informed. Preparation for abundance. That's what we're being prepared for. Divine feminine energy is being prepared for her abundance. Beautiful. Okay. Switch back now to Divine Masculine. 25. Perception. There can be many ways to view the same scenario. What one person sees as constructive input or feedback, someone else may see as criticism or interference. The way we interpret our experiences is filtered through layers of assumptions and beliefs. Being aware of those filters can help us to view the world and our place in it more evenly. This card is bringing your attention to your perception of yourself and how it influences your interpretation of how people treat you. Someone who believes people generally want to help and are doing their best will have a different experience of life than someone who thinks people are out to hurt them. By their very nature, it can be hard to see our own filters, but by being aware that they exist is a good start. It is easier to see the way perception impacts other people. Think about the way people might respond to the results of a math test. There will be those who are happy to scrape in with the pass, and others for whom anything less than 100% is interpreted as failure. Two people with the same result can have very different responses, as they are looking at their mark through their own filters. The same can apply for how people perceive their physical selves. One person might be happy to have a body that is healthy and whole. Another can be critical of imaginary imperfections or concerned with unrealistic ideals. And then there are those who are more interested in who they are, enjoying what they can do and making meaningful connections than with what they look like. If someone has an idea of the way things should be, this can influence the way they talk and treat others, but there is no right way to be. The world is made up of painters, accountants, animal trainers, lawyers, and everything in between. Luckily, we can change our perception of ourselves, choosing to see yourself in a way that supports optimism, resilience, and commitment is a choice towards a better life. Guys, this is what I mean. It's like shifting away from ego now. Divine masculine energy and changing beliefs. You know, we discussed in one of the readings divine masculine saying, you know, this was the divine masculine I thought I should have been, but this is who I want to be now. These are my beliefs. I've healed. I've been through things. I've healed now. I want to build something different. I see something different. I've seen through the illusion. I have a different perception. And now this is who I want to be. This is what I want to step into. And being allowed to do so. And seeing through the ego, seeing that it's not what it looks like, but it's about what it is. It's about the heart. It's not about this illusion of this material 3D and, you know, looking perfect. You know, you have to, it's like everything's a trophy. Everything is a trophy and what it looks like, but not how it makes you feel or what it is, so your cup's not really full. But the masculine energy being ready to be full because they've seen through the illusion and seen what real beauty is, how beauty is connected to nature, how beauty is connected to the heart, and how beauty is imperfect. Beauty is imperfect. And I'm sorry for all the shaking I'm doing. I can see the camera moving, and I know I can't sit still. I'm just feeling so much energy from this reading. I've never really felt anything like this before. $16. The Tower. The Tower. 16. Release and revelation. Chameleon is the shaman of adaptation, seizing the power of cloaking. He changes color to blend in with his shifting surroundings. Life is change, and you have the choice to either accept change or to resist it. By clinging to ideas that no longer work within the structure of your spiritual evolution, the winds of revelation will force you to go with the flow. Chameleon is here to help you shift the colors of your state of being, setting you on the path to your highest truths. Relax, place trust in yourself, and release fear. By attuning yourself to the magic of Chameleon, you have become more receptive to the powers around you. Change, sudden shift, release, upheaval, revelation, divine intervention, and liberation. It's right there. Their divine masculine shape-shifting, liberating their energies, being freed from the ego, being freed from being kept down in ego. Because ego doesn't allow you to rise up, be your true self, and be in your true vibration. And really too, like reading in the Perception Oracle here, allowing everyone else to be doing what they came here to do, their own purpose. Like, my world doesn't look like your world, doesn't have to look like their world, doesn't have to look like their world. It's like we're all worker bees. You know, pretend we're not human for a minute. This human thing has got us all warped. We're out here in nature, okay? This is the jungle. You know, we need to be different, and we need to respect our differences. You came here to do something different than me. If we all did the same thing, where would our world go? We all need to let our uniquenesses pave the way. So, and we can all shape shift and be our little worker bees, doing here what we're designed to do, to create our new communities, our new colonies, our new earths, our new families in nature. And it's going to be everybody doing something different with their uniqueness. And it doesn't mean that it's bad. It means that we're doing what we came here to do, and we're raising the vibration, and we're creating. We're creators, and we came here to create, and it's beautiful. And I'm so happy to be a part of it, and I'm thankful. And whatever's happening here within these energies is with the divine masculine and divine feminine. It's creative, it's beautiful, and it's really building positive new templates and patterns. And I'm really thankful to be a part of it, and thank you guys for joining me here. It means a lot. I don't know why, but I feel like calls to get one more card. I know this reading's so long. I'm scared to see if it's like an hour long, if anyone's even gonna watch it, but I just feel like we need one more card. There it is. Okay. You know what? We got two. Okay. The Five of Crystals, persistence and new possibilities, which would be the Five of Pentacles. So persistence and new possibilities. That's what's being created here. With the Page of Acorns, discovery and enthusiasm. So let's close out the reading with Page of Acorns. Monkey, discovery and enthusiasm. A messenger of brilliant new ideas, Free-spirited monkey assists in building the basis for new ventures. He embodies an optimistic perception for future possibilities, and he aims high. Monkey is always game for an adventure, but must also keep his impatience in check. His enthusiasm steers him to a new terrain, and he excels with bursts of energy in his excitement for anything new and interesting. Monkey inspires the eagerness required to kickstart new experiences. Tap into that fluctuating stream of energy, and you will go far. Let the prospect of new ideas exhilarate you. Discovery, enthusiasm, exploration, free-spirited, new creative energy, and messages. Messages of play, maybe. Thank you for joining me here today at School for the Fool. I will see you again soon. Take care, everyone.